while the lower dial sets the time delay to eliminate false. The machine is now protected. It's all the vibration, especially these high frequencies that don't travel very far. And I'll mention a bit more about that later on. Okay, so our sensor is sensing the motion, in this particular case, what I described so far, on the bearing itself. Now imagine if this was the shaft inside the machine, and like a lot of my animations that you'll see today, I exaggerate some of the motion. So there's the...
In this animation that we see here, we've got the two gears meshing together eccentrically. So, it's, as I've already said, it could be because of a bench shaft, it could be because of the gear manufacturer, whatever. But if you look closely, we see the forces are much higher now, and therefore we get a higher amplitude of vibration. When the gears are further apart, we get a lower amplitude of vibration. So you can see there's more force in the mesh, less force in the mesh. More force in the mesh, less force in the mesh. Now, with my animations and everything, I'm exaggerating things, and I'm simplifying things. So on the exaggeration part, I'm showing this mesh. So it's a tooth meshing, a tooth mesh, a tooth mesh.
To find our resonant frequency. Watching the beam itself, I'm looking for, again, a maximum deflection as well as a nodal point. With the stroboscope tuned to 960 RPMs, we can see that the beam is still slightly moving. This makes sense because 960 is based off our initial estimate of 16 Hz. Using the coarse and fine-tuned adjustments, we can make the beam stand still. With the beam standing still, we know that we have reached our appropriate frequency that represents the resonant frequency in our second mode of vibration.
Both of these things both are vibrating like crazy. All right, so one way to detune the receiver is to put a big weight on it and change its natural frequency by changing the mass. And now the little thing is hardly shaken at all because I've detuned it just by just changing the mass. Accomplished the same thing as switching the length. Instead of messing with the stiffness, I've changed the mass system. This is still shaking like crazy. Okay? So now it's back to vibrating.
If you spare a little of your imagination, it is a film to describe to you the effect of cymatic frequencies on matter.